this video is going to be on the power of now and why living in the moment is actually very important. I got this idea from a channel called Paulie Walnuts. I'll actually link his channel in the description of the person who gave me the idea. But yeah, this video is just about living in the moment. I hope you enjoy the Infinite Warfare gameplay in the background. But I'm just going to be talking about why, when you say that you're going to do something tomorrow, or you're going to do something next week, or I'll start next month, or you know what, I'm going to start at the end of the year, or you know what, it's going to be my next year revolution and I'm going to do it next year. You got to try and just start in the moment. If you say you're going to do something, actually go and do it. If you say you're going to get that girl, if you say you're going to get that job, if you say you're going to get that car, you got to actually do it. So you're not lying to yourself, because the brain, like the human brain, works in a way which is kind of weird, where when you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it, it can give you anxiety, or can give you stress, or can make you anxious, because you've said you're going to do something and then you're procrastinating, or you're scrolling on TikTok and you're now thinking or worrying about that thing you're going to do, and then you'll do your homework last minute, or you'll do your coursework for university last minute, or for college, and it puts you in a state of stress, and you're like relaxing but you're not fully relaxing, if that makes sense. Like, you're relaxing but you're not fully relaxing. And that's why it's very important to do things as soon as you say you're going to do it. If you say you're going to do something, just do it. Even me recording this video right now, like I literally played Infinite Warfare, got the gameplay, and now I'm literally just speaking about making a video. And this is what I'm trying to say, that I think that more people need to try and live in the moment, and the power of now, and the power of actually just living in the moment, like being present in the moment, is actually the best thing ever. Even when it comes to friendships and things, like when your friends are speaking, or when your family's talking to you, and you're actually present in the moment, you're not worrying about what you're going to do later today, or worrying about putting petrol in your car on the drive home, or worrying about something completely irrelevant to what's actually going on in the moment. It's a thing of, like, sometimes fear creates like unexpected reality, and sometimes fear can create a reality of things that you're worrying about, which haven't even appeared in reality. And when you spell fear, FEAR, it could be a fear of expectations of a alternate reality, or like a future reality, and you're worrying about things that have no control over. It's very important to look at the power of what you actually have control over. If you're thinking about the color blue, and now you're thinking about the color red, and now you're thinking about the color orange, that is the only thing you can control. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control other people. You cannot control your friends. You cannot control what other people think of you, or what other people perceive you. The only thing that you can control is what you think, what you know. Because even in life, when people say he's not normal or she's not normal, your normal is completely different to someone's normal in the other side of the world, or someone in a different country or a different culture. Like, what you see as normal to someone else might not be normal to them. Because every country has people of a different height, people of a different culture, people of a different language. So whatever you think is normal, whatever you're stressing about, there's someone on the other side of the world, or maybe your neighbors, stressing about something completely different. You could walk past someone who's, let's say you're getting on the train, there's about 10-20 people on that train who are all on the same train, but going to completely different places, living completely different lives, worrying about completely different things, earning completely different amounts of money, but you're all on that same train that day at that moment. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think when people worry about the future, or they worry about the past, they worry about, oh, what did this person think of me? Or, oh, in that job interview, I should have said this instead of saying that. The job interview's already happened. That relationship breakup's already happened. That friend that you're not friends with anymore from school, it's already happened. You can't control that. You got to look at, okay, if you're playing football, look at your next match. Look at your next match. Look at your next, victory. Looking at getting the next trophy. Looking at getting the next job. It's all about money comes, money goes. And I feel like even with me, like, I've spent money on a lot of stupid shit. I've bought a lot of stupid stuff. But I never regretted it, because I knew that at the time I liked it and I wanted it and I bought it. And I think that, even with that, you got to look at that. When money comes, you'll get new money. There's always new money being printed every single day. There's always new people being born every single day. And the world keeps spinning. And you really got to look at it like, in life, you can never live on worrying about what will happen. Because at the end of the day, like, there could be a nuclear attack and we could all die tomorrow. Like, you really don't know that, There could be a whole earthquake, a whole tsunami. There could be anything, like literally anything. Like there could literally be World War III, and you can't control that. So I think people worry so much about making their life perfect of, oh, what am I going to do in the next 5 years? What am I going to do in the next 10 years? Worry about what you're going to do right now. Like, worry about what you're doing right now. Worry about what you can control right now. Call your family, call your friends, spend time with people that you enjoy spending time with. Worry about what you can control instead of worrying about what's going to happen in 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen in 50 years? Like, at the end of the day, like, anything could happen. This whole YouTube platform might like be dead, and TikTok might have just taken over, and longer form content might not be popular. And I just feel like you really got to look at focusing on what you can control, living in the moment, people who love you, people who care about you, and focusing more on their opinion. Because if you focus on their opinion and you focus on what you want in life, you will have the best life. But anyways, my name's Krish, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, because I will be making more videos soon.